Yes, my people, I'm just gonna go over a quick market recap for you guys. I didn't trade today, but it's still nice to go over the charts just to see if there's any potential trades that I could have taken. So, I mean, overall, today didn't look the best, but then it depends on what you was looking for as well. Um, there was a few setups. There just wasn't an A star or an A or a B. I would say that they were more of a C type of setup. Um, First and foremost, obviously it's 3 o'clock now. I'll be opening the charts, and this is my most recent zone. And within this zone, I mean, if I go to the 1 minute, it looks a little bit better. I mean, with this zone, you could say with SBS, not really. I mean, you could say that this is here one. I mean, one, two, three. Obviously, you've already had that sweep, so let me just mark it out. So you could say that's your one, that's your two, that's your three. You've had that sweep, four, five, and then this could potentially be a trade that pushes you higher or goes down. So, but then when you go to the 5 minute, you can see that that SPS is pretty much nothing, and we rip through the zone. Well, we don't rip through it, but we liquidity grab our protected low as we failed to candle close below. So price traded below, took out some people's stops for liquidity, used that as potential fuel to help what moved the markets. So now technically I can't use this zone anymore. I mean I could because we didn't actually close below the lows. So if I wanted to, I could go down potentially to my one and start looking for potential flips. Um, if I just remove the charts for a hot second, you could also say that we have the other SBS model. So you could also say we have this SBS model, but then SBS within this will be very subjective, as someone might have this as the one, that's the two, that's the three. Obviously, price. Actually, no, it's my bad. So someone will have it as that's the one, that's the two, this is the three at the time, and then obviously what's happened? Price swept. So you got four and then five. So I can even move it for 1 second. And look what's happened. Price is now shot up. Someone else might have the SBS as one. Actually, no, let me not do that. Someone might have it as that's the one, that's the two, that's the three. Obviously, price got swept. Four, five. Let me just change the color. So someone else might have it like this. Someone else might have it like this, where that's the one, that's the two, that's the three. So this is the two now. And then what happens? Price comes, sweep. So now that's the four. And then now they're looking for five. That pushes them higher. The only reason why I don't take this trade is because of the SMA. I mean, we do have a RSI divergence here, as this is a higher high, but on is a lower low. See that? So already that's an RSI divergence, which is a good thing, as I can use it as extra confluence. However, my rules states if we're below the 200 SMA, I should be looking for shorts, not longs. So that's the only reason why I wouldn't have potentially taken this trade. I don't think there was much going on afterwards. Again, today's one of them days where, like, if you didn't want to take a trade, I don't blame you. And if you did, I also don't blame you too. But yeah, today just wasn't a great day to be looking for potential trades. There was something yesterday PM session, um, and it was over here. Where look, this is swing high because this candle's higher than the one to the left and the one to the right, and we actually candle closed below it first before taking out the high. And obviously SBS, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We don't quite tap the 618, but price gives you that 1-to-1, and that could be you done for the day. I mean, if you was targeting the second take profit, then you're literally holding a trade overnight. But I just thought I'd draw it out just so that way you guys can train your mind. Again, today wasn't the best of days in terms of trading, and just looking for the setup. If I'm going to be completely honest, the most will be this area here. That's the only thing I can see that potentially I might take a trade from. I mean, you could always say that once you take out this high, which we just done now, this is your new zone now, and now you can potentially start to look for things that's going to help you take this higher. But now we're way past our trading time anyways. But yeah, again, probably C start setups today. Today wasn't great. I mean, if you're looking at things from an internal structural point, then you could say that this is zone, and obviously 1, 2, 3, obviously price swept 4, 5, you could also say another internal point of view where you know what, I won't use that. It's not the cleanest, so I won't use that. But yeah, again, today there wasn't much going on, so if you made money today, well done. If you lost money today, just go back to the drawing board and just identify that why the trade lost. There wasn't any clear cut setups where I was like, yeah, I would have taken that. I mean, you could say we had this area here. You could say, and then within this is your SPS, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then price shot back up. But again, it's just not the best thing because we've already mitigated, the 50% and all of that stuff. Hence why we need a checklist. Hence why you got to follow your rules and you got to follow your plans. I didn't trade today, but I am glad I didn't. Because there wasn't any clear cut setups for me to take. But again, guys, that's it for me today. There wasn't much going on. So yeah, I wish you guys all a good night. Always remember, guys, victory belongs to the most tenacious. I'll see you guys whenever I see you guys. Peace.